Hello traders, this is Max from learnthepriceaction.com. Today I will be discussing with you what is an inside bar and how do we trade an inside bar. So let me first go and explain to you what is an inside bar. Inside bar is simply set of bars that holds a price between the high and the low of the mother candle. So this is inside bar. It can have a very various formations. You can have an inside bar, for example, this, and then you can have inside bar, something like this, or you can have inside bar which looks like this. Now, a lot of people ask me whether the color of the candles matter. They do matter, but not to the extent. What matters in the inside bar is that the price of the inside bar is between the highs and lows of the previous bar. So let's discuss what does the inside bar represent in the market. Inside bar, so I'm going to draw for you an inside bar. This is the high and this is the low. So this is, for example, day 1 and this is day 2. So inside bar represent consolidation in the market. That means the buyers don't want to go beyond this and the sellers don't want to go beyond this. So there is an indecision or some kind of consolidation, as I've told earlier. And why is this important to us? Because during consolidation, large banks, big players, they are carefully either buying or selling. Okay, so when I say carefully, that means they want to take a position, okay, whether they want to go short or whether they want to go long. They are slowly buying in small chunks, because if they suddenly buy, let's say, $1 billion worth of pair, let's say forex or commodities, then the market is quickly going to move in that direction. What these big players do, they slowly buy. This gives them an edge because more and more people will be interested in making a decision, and 50% of the people will make wrong decisions and 50% of the people will make right decision. whether to go long or whether to go short. When the big players, they have already, let's say they bought in 2 days or 3 days, they already bought, let's say, or sold $1 billion worth of pairs. Um, then the people who are, let's say, they want to sell it, okay, the big players want to sell it, and the small players, or 50% of the people in the market, they bought it, okay. When the big player like banks or hedge funds, they will sell all of a sudden like $1 billion. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. $1 billion. These people who have bought the market, 50% of the people or 80% of the people or whatever the ratio is, they will be um, they will be quickly selling, okay, because they want to get out of the position. And once they are quickly selling, and the same time the big banks are selling, it creates a double effect. So the market shoots down very, very fast. And once the market shoots down very, very fast, that's where professionals or small traders get in and they go in the direction of the pair. What I want to emphasize is that inside bar is an excellent opportunity for you to trade. Now I will show you an example how to trade inside bar from the key levels. Let's take a scenario here. Let's say the market was moving down, okay, and then the market is trying to come up here, and I'll draw some key levels for you to understand. Let's say market broke this level, and over here we create a zone of the last low and the last close or open. So this creates a zone for us. Okay? This is a zone. So once the market moves here, okay, and now let's say we have an inside bar which is below this zone of resistance. And how do you trade that inside bar? So I will go to the next page and explain you a little bit more when I zoom into this area. So this is the zone we drew earlier. Okay, I'm just going to shade this. And well, the market was coming as I drew earlier, and then after that, after some time, there was an inside bar that formed here. Okay. Now this is, like I told you earlier, this is an indecision in the market. Now what happens next day or the third day? This is the, let's say, day 1, day 2, and day 3. The market from here, this is the last close. From here it goes up. Okay. It goes up and it comes back. Okay. So this creates, let's say it comes back here. So this creates of false break. So inside bar, like I told you, is in consolidation in the market. Some of the people on the third day, they thought that okay, market is breaking this zone, but it did not break the zone. It came back here. This signal is called inside bar with false break. And this signal is extremely powerful in the market. What will happen the next day is that you have this inside bar, okay, and you have the signal that got formed here. It broke this high here. It broke this high. This market is going to shoot. I'm literally meaning shooting. It will shoot down. Now, sometimes you don't have this false break. You simply have a zone, like I explained earlier, and then you have an inside bar that forms, and you have a consolidation, and the market simply moves from here. This is also a good signal, and this is also a good signal. But one of the key parameters in all of this is that this signal and this signal has to happen below the zone. If it happens above the zone, if this signal, let's say, forms here, then the strategy is different. But because the signal has formed below the zone, our strategy is for the reversal of the pattern. Now I will show you exactly how do we trade this signal. Let's say you have this zone, okay, and then you have this inside bar that's forming here. What you do is you basically put your sell on stop and you put your stop loss here. So that's your risk. It can be 20 pips or it can be 50 pips or any number. And your target has to be at least, your target has to be at least 2 times the risk. If you do not see your target, when you project the target, you don't see 2 times the reward, 2 times the risk, I don't recommend to do this trade. But generally, when you have an inside buyer resistance, market generally gives you 2 times. I've seen in market like 90% of the times you generally get 2 to 3 times the risk. So for example, if you have, let's say, $1,000 risked, you need to make at least $2,000 to $3,000 in 3 to 4 days. That's how the professionals trade the inside bar at a key level. Wall traders, I hope you understand the concept of inside bar and how do we trade that. I will go a little bit more detail on this one, and I'll give you one more scenario as to how to trade this inside bar if there is a false break at the market. So let's say you have this inside bar, and then you have, let's say, a false break. Now what you can do is either you can enter here and put your stop loss here, or if you think that the market will probably come back here a little bit, you can enter in the middle of this pin bar about 50% or 30% and put your stop loss here. If you have this entry, this is more advanced entry, so let's say you have, let's say, 20 pips entry, you can easily have 120 to 150 pips based on simply the fact that if you would have put your entry here and you would have put your entry stop loss here, this is, let's say, 50 pips, and your reward will be, like I said, will be 150, sorry, it has to be 100 pips. Okay, in this case your risk is almost 25 pips, okay, and your reward is what? So this is 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the reward to 1 times the risk. That's how you trade the inside bar with a false break. Well, this is a very advanced technique of price action. And it's 80 to 90% profitable on daily charts. I don't recommend that you use this signal on 4-hourly chart. I recommend that you use the signal only on the daily chart. It is a very, very powerful signal. Well, traders, I hope you understand inside bar and the false break of the inside bar and how this signal can be used as a market reversal and what does the inside bar represent in general. Well, if you have any questions, feel free to subscribe to my channel and put some comments below. I'll be happy to answer those questions. In the meantime, enjoy the other videos I put online, and I generally put more videos every week for the price action signals. I'm in the middle of launching my website, and once I launch my website, you're free to join my weekly newsletter, and you can see some trading articles I write over there. And happy trading for all the traders out there. And if you have any questions, like I said, you can put your comments below and I'll be happy to answer those. Well, happy trading and good luck in your journey for trading. Thanks for watching. Bye now.